me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Let's go. Leave it to me. Let's go. Leave it to me. 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 Let's go. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Hey, happy Sunday, everyone. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone is having a great day. Welcome back to the Big Herm and TM show. Let's talk about it. Love this show. Love talking to you guys. Of course, today we're covering the compendium. All good. We joined this right here. This issues 22 to 25. Yeah, I didn't get to finish the last two issues we were supposed to do, so next week we'll cover those. But we'll cover 4 issues this week. I hope that's okay. And then, of course, we're bringing in members of the PCP Army Bad Batch to talk about X-Men, the shows, maybe the shows, the movies, anything that pops up in our head at the time. We might talk some news, all that. We should have a lot of fun with my man that I'm going to introduce right now. Before we do all the plugs, this guy's awesome. Everybody knows him in the community. He is a man. TM Nerdy.
Station.
What is going on, my man? How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I was over on Brandon's channel earlier. That's Comics X King or Comics Kings or however you like to say it. And then our brother Phable was over on No Good Comics, chopping it up with him, dropping knowledge, and it was just amazing.
Yeah, I know. All this happening while Herm was sleeping. I miss everything today. Ah, darn. But you get to watch it on the rewind. Anybody who hasn't seen them on the rewind, watch it on the rewind. If I have any moderators, of course, drop those shows. They were on. Down the chats. Woo! I'm not all there right now. I'm still like half asleep, but I'm still hyped to do this show. Let's go to the chats real quick before we hit a few of the plugs. Oh man, my thing's dropping here. See, botching again. Everything going crazy. Wouldn't be a show without that. But my man Sam, my other co-host for Wednesday's show, we're covering Captain America. What is going on? Station, my man Sam. He's going to catch it on the rewind. My new show coming up soon, monthly show, Omnibus Collected Edition, the amazing Collected Edition. Fargate, what is going on, my man? This guy named TM Nerdy was up in there already. I don't know who he is, but what's going on, my man TM Nerdy? Yeah, I always do that. Billy, most peaceful station, my man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, hun? Happy Sunday, everyone. Of course. Chamorro Cinema. Manuel, Ellen Boy, what's up, bro? Station, my man. Always appreciate you, my man. John Thomas. What's going on, man? Station. Eric, the Stash, Durant. What is going on, my man? Thanks for being on here. Rob Boswell, what's up, bro? Station, thanks for coming on, checking us out, man. I hope you like the show. Miss Chamorro, Station.
I think she's talking to Chamorro right there when she said station sexy.
That's not me right there. You know, that's their thing, you know what I mean? Chamorro dropping in the links right there. Comic Kings right there. Thank you. TM dropping Fables on No Good. So yeah, man. So we have a bunch of things going on. Before we get to the compendium real quick, you know, you got a little somebody coming up this week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uh,
and I'm so excited for that. And hopefully he'll be making an appearance here tonight.
Stefan, yeah, he should be coming in tonight. He loves the X-Men, along with Phable. He loves the X-Men, so they should be coming up here. Hopefully, other members of the Bad Batch come and join too. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait. I also might have Bruce on here. We're gonna talk about a new show for a little while, a little later on in the show. Um, and yeah, because we have our new show, the Amazing Collected Edition show with Big Herm and Fargate 01. Um, yeah, man. Of course, I talked about this earlier. You know, YouTube team up, Captain America with my man Sam Rogers. You know what I'm saying? 6 p.m. Wednesday, and it's a big part of that Whiplash Wednesday with the Bad Batch. Of course, my man TM. I already just mentioned his show that's coming up this week with me, Nick, with all his awesome hauls and its reviews towards the end of the week. Nick at Night, that's one of my new upcoming shows. And then Chamorro Cinema always has wonderful guests and all that. I feel like I should drop his thumbnails on there. It's been a while. Sorry, Chamorro. You know I love
Yeah,
you.
this Wednesday, I'm excited for because he's going to have not one, not two, but 3 creators coming on his channel. That's right. We got Alfred Page, Marvin Wynn, and Carla Nappi from Second Sight Publishing going to be on Chamorro Cinema's channel this Wednesday night. So you guys are not going to want to miss that.
Second Sight. Those guys are on fire right now. They're moving up. I love it. Their books are awesome. I can't wait to see it and be a part of that. That is amazing. Anything else? Yeah, of course, I already did that. I got the new one right here. I always got my haul videos. You know what I mean? I'll probably go live. I'm thinking Thursday maybe, because I don't have an interview or nothing on Thursday. Or maybe, I'll try to go Thursday or maybe Friday. By the time Wednesday come, I'll probably promote it, which they are. You actually go live to do that. And what else? What else? We have, of course, anybody who missed my interview with Brandon Ingram, check it out. It was fun. Gallo Man, we discussed the issue. He has a Kickstarter going. He reached his first goal. He's trying to reach some more goals, get them done. He talks about how the Kickstarter, how he started, and all that. It was a lot of fun. We had some back chat and everything. So check that review out. And of course, yeah, I think that's it for now. You know, I like overplugging over here, but you know me. I like to represent everybody. You know, my man Phable also. He's got Bobby De La Ghetto A-OK early in the week. That was an awesome show too. Check that out too. And I guess let's talk about it, right?
What are we talking about?
This thing.
Oh,
this humongous thing. Right
why
here.
we're all here.
Why
That's
we're all
right.
here 9 minutes later after I've jibber jabber like crazy and
Oh my God, has it been 9 minutes? Oh, it has too.
It's all good. We're not in a rush. We're not in a rush. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make sure we get James Felt Station, my man. Bobby De La Ghetto's up in the house. What's up, my man?
Yeah, I almost forgot to put on a shirt, and then I seen him, and luckily my shirt's just right back here at all times because I only wear it on live.
Station. So anybody I missed, hopefully I get you later. I think I got everybody now. So yeah, issue number 22. Everybody plus Overkill. We got the return of Overkill.
Sort of.
Kinda, sort of.
Yeah. I was expecting more Overkill than anything else, but we still get him. He's back.
Yeah, we have some guy named Joe out there, like a servant to the mob, and he's telling,
I think he's secretary.
Yeah, so the boss Vito Gravano. I always say his wrong name wrong, but he's most trusted accountant or something like that.
Yeah. I say Gravano too, so.
Gravano, yeah. So yeah, so he's like telling them the bad news and all that that's happening in the issue before and all that. He becomes a big. I don't know if it's a big part, but he's part of the story because, of course, I don't know if I'm jumping the gun, but he gets a little. Someone pays him a little visit, and that someone.
Yeah, you're not jumping the gun because I think that happens like right in the second page.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it
someone
does.
pays him a visit. It starts, threatening him. He wants information. He's starting to remember everything from the past, and now he's up for blood. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure he does. He remembers everything now.
You think? Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
he
You're
has
right.
his full memories back now, and he's out for blood. He's trying to figure out why these people are getting sent after him. So he's trying to figure out why this Vito is trying to start a turf war. In other words,
So yeah, he tells him that. Then two mobsters come in and try to shoot down the place to get, Spawn. You know what I mean? But that ends real quick because he tosses a freaking table and capacitates their heads. He just tosses it. Boom! That was
yeah,
a
it's
brutal,
pretty.
brutal, brutal moment right there. And
Yeah, as this series is going by, like the honorable, like he was a killer at the beginning, Al Simmons, but now like he did have a heart, but now throughout the series he's getting darker and darker and darker down a path like he just doesn't care. He'll do whatever it takes to be left alone, in other words, or to figure out what's going on.
so yeah, so he gives him that. What else happens in that scene? Does he give him a file or something like that? Give
Yeah,
to
there is a file that he gives him, and that like something that you figure out what's going on, or a way to blackmail him. In other words, because Vito is trying to kill um,
Terry.
Spawn's old wife, or Al Simmons' old wife Wanda's new husband Terry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, so he's trying to show him that in there, and gives him that file. Like, this Joe guy is it's a coward. And then we go to the scene where we have Detective Burks and Twitch, and
Sam and Twitch.
you know what I'm saying, Sam and Twitch going in there. There's not a lot they say. They kind of got the news and everything
Well,
of
they had
everything that
in
happened before, right?
yeah, at the bottom of the page, they found an informant, and the informant is giving them information about the whereabouts of Spawn, where they can find him, etc.
And of course, it jumps from scene to scene. You go to Jason Wynn's office, and he gets a hold of everything that happened too. But he doesn't care if Terry's innocent or whatever.
He just
He's
wants
trying
him
to get
dead.
him no matter what. Yeah, he don't care anymore. You know what I mean? CIA crooked guy. Not cool. The guy's not cool.
Yeah, and that's when Terry gets a package, pretty much of like, um, his receptionist opens it up and screams, and he's like, "What? What?" Comes out, finds that there's a dead rat with a knife butchered into it, and says, "You are a dead rat." I think that's what it says. Yeah, you are a dead rat. Your friends.
It's just gross. You know what I mean? Like, really? Yeah, cause like yeah, they just keep threatening him. Keep like trying to scare him, and they're working. I don't know why they keep doing that. I guess they gonna make sure they keep him online or something like that. But the next scene we have I think finally oh, you see Overkill, right? That's what the next scene is.
No, it's Spawn thinking about or looking over the files,
Okay, okay.
and that, and trying to figure out that, and then there's a scene with Vito Garianto or Garianto. Um, I don't know. I don't ever say his name right. I just say Vito. I skip over his name 'cause I don't know how to pronounce it.
Vito, but Vito. So
But
across
then,
home,
yeah, like it does go to them. They're walking down a hallway to where Overkill is.
and this Overkill, he's like this new and improved and all that. And what he looks a little different to me. Does he look
Yeah,
different to you?
because he's an android. So they're just like rewiring him, making him better, making him a certain way that they would like. But like, hopefully, he can take him down this time and not get destroyed. But the only reason he looks different is because he's all taken apart, as you guys can see.
Uh, my thing is falling apart over here. Yeah, yeah, looks sick, man. Sick. Um, Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'm still trying to wake up here, but yeah. So they're preparing him to kill. Um, and there's that scene in front when they go back to what's his face, Terry's house and Wanda's house, and supposedly he's trying to think of a thing. He looks out the window and there's two guys in a car in there, CIA, and all that.
Yeah,
And
the CIA is watching his house, but then two mobsters also pull up, and like this scene is like, it's all like you have to read closely into these scenes too, because they're just like, oh, but really they're not there, because like it's fine print at the bottom of these next few pages. These guys are here to pretty much say like, oh, they got Wanda, but they ended up really shooting out with the CIA agents, and it ended up killing them in the backyard of Terry Fitzgerald's house. But as Terry was hiding, they pretty much yelled out, "We have your wife and child. Meet us at this alleyway." But it was just a bluff. Like at the bottom of the page, like I said, you have to read into it because it says it was only a bluff. They don't really have it. It's just a way to bring Terry over to the alleyway so Overkill can kill him.
yeah, and the agents died because they were paying attention to Terry, because calling him a traitor, and then boom, they got busted and all that, and then boom, he gets left with the bodies there, which that has consequences later. We'll discuss later in the later issue.
Yeah, he ends up running. He ends up running and going to the alleyway, and we got a new and improved Overkill,
Dun, dun, dun.
who is reprogrammed. So like he is out for blood for Spawn, and for some odd reason he thinks that Terry is Spawn right now, and so he just starts wailing the crap out of Spawn, or out of Terry, thinking it's Spawn.
Whoop the living daylights out of him.
Yeah, and then that's the only scene that we get, and then it comes to a point in time where somebody says freeze because Spawn is going somewhere.
Spawn. He's in an alley, and then someone goes freeze.
And it's none other than Twitch.
That
And
guy.
then we're on to issue number 23 now. So these characters here, if you guys do plan on reading it, you guys should read these because it does come in effect. All of their story bios is in this, and it just says like it gives like a bio of all the key players in Spawn right now and what they bring to the team. Like certain characters like have certain I don't know what the word to say it. I don't want to say abilities, but like kind of like skills that show up later on in the series. So just watch out for that. Because like I'll just give you one. Twitch is a marksman, ace shooter, and it says that in that character bio.
He's more than capable of doing a lot. He's very talented. You know what I mean? Twitch. Don't be fooled by the skinny little guy. Those
But
skinny little guys like TM, you know.
but this issue pretty much after the character bio, it jumps right back into where Carrie was getting pretty much beaten up by Overkill, and it just has a great big overlay. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. I will have
That's
my ring light
awesome.
tomorrow, so might be able to see these.
That's just awesome art, man. We still enjoy some. Oh, this book is just, mwah, you know what I mean? Like, I love it. The art is great. I mean, you before you keep going, there was those numbers again, the timing
Yeah,
number.
yeah.
We saw 7864.
See,
We
I
haven't
haven't.
seen that in a while.
Yeah, I see. I haven't been paying attention to that. Every time I see it, I'm just like, okay, Herm will see that, and then he'll tell me what's going on with that. So I'll just wait. I'm not going to think about that. I'm just going to continue with the story.
It's just the countdown to the end of his soul, his second soul, whatever it is. Second, once that thing blows into 000, he becomes part of hell.
A
Or
demon. No, well, it's not a demon. It's not the devil. It's just a demon devil.
well, he's
Or
like a
something like that.
devil. He's like their version of a devil. It's not like, you know.
I know, sort of. Later on. It says he's not the devil you're working for. It's a devil.
Yeah, good enough. You know, like you have more than one god, and you know, the story with Zeus and all of them. It's not the only god. There's other gods, you know, like that. At least that's how I saw it. But
Yeah.
yeah. So in this next issue, you see the fight starts. You know what I mean? There's some beef in
Oh,
there.
I don't know
Over.
if you'd call it a fight, man. Poor Terry, man. I was just feeling for Terry. I was like, he's gonna die. Like, I
Yeah,
thought he was gonna die. Not gonna lie, I thought he was dead.
I thought it was there too. Like oh, it was just like brutal, bro. He's all bloody and stuff. Like like a lot of people say, like how the people pull their punches, but you know this guy's mad strong. So like, if it's not comics, he probably will be dead. But it's comics, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, like he's throwing him around, but it does jump from page to page. It goes to the fight and then to where Spawn's at with Sam and Twitch. And so I kind of like, I know we've talked about how it jumps quite a bit, but I really like this jump. This jump worked to have like one page this, one page that, so you can actually feel like it's all in the same time, right?
yeah,
Because most of
yeah,
these stories that jump, they're not at the same time. They're just like, all right, a year later, or a month later, a week later. This
yeah,
time, it's like this is all happening
simultaneously.
at this, yeah, simultaneously happening at the same time, which works.
Yeah,
So
so you have Spawn in the alley and Twitch with the gun and all that. And you know, Spawn's like, cool, whatever, you know, he's trying to tell them, you know, trying to be reasonable with them, but not, you know how they are. They have to do their protocol. And somehow, if I'm not mistaken, they have company. You know what I mean? And CIA comes, freaking uh the FBI comes, the mob comes, and then you have the media coming. So this is a whole crazy scene going on right here in the middle of this alley.
yeah, and so we got all of that. That's pretty much like the next like 4 pages, because you got the bum running in, but before the CIA gets there, the CIA is coming, but a bum runs in, tries to distract Sam and Twitch, and Spawn decides to run, shoots Twitch, the marksman he is, shoots him right,
right in the
like
knee.
right behind the kneecap, like,
Ugh.
but he just keeps running. And
They're
then,
like, what the heck is that?
then we jump on over. I'm not gonna lie, this has nothing to do with the story at all, but kind of does. But I just loved this moment because it was Granny, and I guess it is. I think it's actually Al Simmons's Granny.
Yeah, I thought it was the other, but it really is his granny.
Yeah,
You're right on that one.
and he said, No, it was a touching thing. Like, I'm sorry for being here so much. She was saying, it's like, no, I love having you guys here. But then she's like, oh, and Al came and visited me. He's an angel now. I was like, oh, she's gonna know
Oh,
now. I was like, yes.
oh, starting to heat up with that part. Yeah, and she was just like, what? How? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But you don't really get much after that because they show the next scene, right?
Yeah, that's like they did so well at the start. They're just like, okay, simultaneously like jumping. It's like, okay, it worked. Now they're just like, you know what, we'll just do it. It may not make sense.
I mean, no, but like shows do that. They go from one scene to another, and then they show you something that happened, and then they go back to the other scene. So you see that happen in
Yeah,
shows and stuff like that. So
but it works for shows. Comics, it gets kind of confusing.
a little bit, but they're not gonna tell you the whole story right there. You know,
Yeah, I
kind of
guess they're planting seeds.
yeah. So Jason Wynn, uh, am I jumping the gun? Jason Wynn is told about the mob shooting and all that and everything that happened, and he's not cool with that, you know. And in the mob's office, I'm not jumping the gun, right? Then
No,
he is told,
it's in an office with Win, and like they do like he's talking about the Fitzgerald, what happened there, like all the stuff that happened there, and then come the end of the scene, as they're discussing what's going on, he's like, get to the neighbors, and then
yep,
that's the end
yep,
of it, because
yep.
like he wants to cover up his tracks, anything that he had to do with it, and he wants Terry for himself, so.
He is determined to get Terry, no matter what.
Yeah, so
It's
like
just he don't
this
care.
Win guy has money, has power, has everything
Jason
up on
Wynn.
everybody. So he has no issue on using his power to get his own way.
So after that, of course, the mob boss, Vito, is the one that got mad because he heard all the shooting that's happening. He didn't want that to happen because all the publicity. He didn't want the publicity because the mob likes to do things in secret. You know what I mean? And he's not happy with that, and it shows that in that scene. So he's kind of pissed. So like, yeah, he's trying to send people
Yeah,
to get the job done. You know, that's what get overkill. Overkill was wins or the mobs
the
higher.
mobs, the
The
mobs.
mobs, yeah. So
Yeah,
he
I think Jason Wynn was the one who framed the Terry Fitzgerald with the CIA. He had the CIA in his back pocket. That's who.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like he's actually probably grateful. We'll get to that part because that's a little later. Everything with Terry, but then of course you get back to the fight, and Overkill's ready to. Overkill just tosses Terry up like nothing. Hold up.
It was rough. Like I was just like, I was reading this late last night while I was video chatting with a bunch of bros, and it was just rough. I was just sitting there reading it, and they're just looking at my face. They're like, "What are you doing, man?" I was like, "Oh." Like I thought he was gonna die. Like just even after that head crack to the cement, I was like, "Oh my god."
But then he tosses him up. He's ready to like do whatever the hell he wants to do with him. And who
Like
comes to the rescue? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why that dun, dun's in there, but
it's Bernie. No, I'm just kidding. It's Spawn.
it's Barney. He's like, I love you. Let's not fight. You know what I mean? So yeah, Spawn comes in and saves him yet again. See whatever's left of him. He got broken ribs, broken everything,
Oh
whatever,
man.
smashed. But he helped save him, and then there is when you see the whole scene where everybody comes, right? I kind of jumped the gun on that earlier. But
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like it was only Twitch and them. Like they were called in to the alleyway. That was about it. But you're forgetting about Overkill's new ability with the laser eye. I don't think he had that like that. I think he had it before, but not to that magnitude.
Yeah, okay, I did forget that.
So that was pretty. I just bring that out because I thought that was pretty cool. And of course, like I have Overkill as a toy. So
Nice. So yeah, so what the next scene is
it's just him and Spawn fighting.
so they're fighting, they having blows and all that. And uh
And then
after that, then all the people come, all the CIA.
all the people come to Terry's house. The next scene is all about Terry's wife. Terry's wife getting called and saying like you need to come home and stuff, and she runs home, and all of the police are there. They're saying there's been shooting, that Terry
Yeah,
fled, that Terry is the one who killed these people and then fled. So your husband is now wanted for murder of 2 CIA agents.
yeah, she can't believe it. She's like thinking in her head, "Oh, not again," because the whole time she was trying to ignore what happened with her ex, with her last husband that died for all those reasons. She's thinking to her head, "Oh, I had to go and marry another agent. Have I not learned my lesson?" Kind of all those thoughts going into her head while that happens and all that. And then like the neighbors, she looks around and the neighbors and they kind of ignore her because they were all talked to already. They all got to them and all that. They all have their own problems and they all got threatened. So now there's no witnesses. You know what I mean? Now they're
Yeah,
alone.
so that just goes back to where Marvin Wynn. Sorry,
Jason win.
Jason Wynn. Yeah, Marvin Wynn. Sorry if you're in here, Station
Marvin
View.
Wynn's a good guy.
um, yeah, and it just shows like, and it goes through the neighbors like what he has against them. Like they're all good people, but everybody has a skeleton in their closet, something that like they don't want to get out. That it'd be bad for reputation, bad for this and that. And he got to all of them. He blackmailed all of them so that they would keep their mouths shut.
Yeah,
And like,
so
so there you go with power.
power does a lot, man. Power does a lot. So she's left crying in the lawn over there, and back in the alley. When we go back in the alley, and with Twitch and all that, and that's when everything hits the fan.
Um, it's more of a, it's still a fight between the two of them,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
yeah, that's right. That's
right
right. Then
underneath. But then you get back to like, what are you doing, Twitch?
yeah,
Use
he
a gun.
points the gun.
Yeah, and remember what I said at the beginning? That character bio said that Twitch is a ace marksman. Well, worked out because how about you show off yours?
I don't even have it in that page. So,
Oh, okay. There we go. We go blam. It goes right through his ear. The opening in his ear from a distance, Twitch was able to shoot it and get it right through his head, which screwed with his programming. And he just kept going on about Bad Rock and the Young
the
Bloods.
young bloods. Yeah,
And
they
Bad
just
Rock, Young Bloods, Bad Rock, Young Bloods. Yeah, I was just like, ah. So
he
he's
just
gone
walks.
for now. Who
He just
knows what's
walks
going to
away
happen?
to the young blood. But in the bottom, it tells you where he's going. It's gonna be covered in the next young blood issue at that time, I think. And
Oh
yeah, so
man, I
that
gotta
story
read that.
continues there.
Oh, I gotta go pick that up now.
It's cool. The way they crossed them over like that, they did that on purpose so you could get to read all the other comics and stuff. So that's what they were
Well,
doing.
I'm already on the look for trying to get Young Bloods issue number 2, because that's the first appearance of my guy Shadowhawk. And
You don't say.
you don't say. I
You
know. How
don't
many times have I told you that?
say.
So I might as well get issue number 1 and just continue. Like I've been picking up the Wildcats as well because I've never read the Wildcats, so I want to give that a try. So I have 1 to 6 of the Wildcats right now. I can get the next to number 7 to 15 I can get as well. I'm gonna pick that up next week.
Before we get to the next issue, we have Missing Link. I don't know if you said hi to him earlier, but Station, my man, Station.
Oh, he just came in not too long ago, so Station.
Come on, mama. Thanks for joining us. Thank you. Appreciate it. Zuni, Station, and Bob. Everything Comics. What's up, man? Station. Thanks for joining us. Totally appreciate
Bob is always here with us. Like,
he's always here with us.
He's my co-host on every show I do. So
That's a great guy.
If you could full screen me, I could show him more. Yeah, there's Bob right there. He's always like behind me. He always has my back. Bob always has my back, and he's always my co-host.
Thanks for dropping the link, Bob. He is awesome. Awesome dude. John Thomas agrees. Maria too. Eric, I think we all agree. We all love Bob. And then one of our guys. What's going on, Nick? Station. Wonderful videos this week. Wonderful Nick at night. You know what I mean? He had multiple Marvel and DC issues. Very impressed.
And I'm rubbing off on him.
Oh boy. And I guess did we say hi to Bobby earlier? Bobby Lelaguero, we did it?
Yeah, we did. And then I noticed he was in here and I wasn't wearing my Bobby shirt, so I had to put my Bobby shirt on.
And then hi Mom. Mama's in there. Brother Joe, Station. Brother Joe, I know you've been trying to talk to me yesterday. I was really busy and then getting ready for work and all that. So we will talk eventually. Station, my man. And God Tank, Station. What's up, my man? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, what's up, nerds? Station to the fullest, my friends. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Our guy Phable, Station. What's up? Still Station again. Our music. And so on to the next issue. This issue, there's a lot going on in this issue, the next one, because I keep thinking about this issue while we were talking about the last one. I kept jumping the gun, not realizing it's the wrong issue.
Yeah, the CIA shows up in this issue in the alleyway.
I was like, why do I keep thinking that? You know, I'm still asleep. I might as well just go back to
it's
sleep
all
and
good,
finish
man.
the show,
Like,
you know,
because a lot of the time what we do is we read this all in one sitting, because like I'm just like, okay, I like that. I'm just gonna continue on. And like I know that I've done it where I've like read 3 issues back to back in one sitting, and it just all blends together, so you don't know where one part left off and the other part is beginning. Like you kind of run yourself. You know, I get what you mean.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, thanks. So this issue starts with Detective Burks and Twitch, right? Search for Spawn, you know, and they take his mask off. I mean, am I right or am I wrong? Like he's all beat up in the floor.
Yeah, they take his mask off, and at this point, he still has the stitches going down half his face.
And of course, right there, while they're doing all that, they're all confused, like, "Ooh, what the heck happened to this guy?" And then, of course, you see Terry like kind of groggy, and it's like, you yell, "Al!" So he's kind of figuring out that might be Al. I don't know how. Maybe was there something said in between the fight that I don't remember? But he said.
I didn't even catch that. I thought he just said "ah." I didn't notice he said "Al."
Yeah. So now he has that in his brain. That, like I said, I don't know if he remembers that in the future issues, but he said it. He saw it right there.
Yeah, I don't think he remembers because he doesn't touch on that again, and he keeps bringing it up to people. But yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself now.
But it's okay. So so he says that they're like trying to get the situation going. They make calls, trying to get these guys in. Detective Burks is happy. Sam is happy. that, finally, and then he calls it in. This is where Jason Wynn finds out what's going on, and this is where all the mayhem happens. Like, I guess this scene, I like the scene so much that I kept wanting to get to this scene, but all hell breaks loose because Jason Wynn finds out and all this, and now he's like, oh hell no, you know what I mean? And then you already know the other members of the CIA thinks he's a traitor because that's what they're told he is. They don't all know Jason Wynn's cricket, you know what I mean? And then they're after him. They go after him in the alley.
Yeah.
And then that scene, does that scene continue or that scene stops and then they get to Wanda?
It gets to Wanda. It stops and goes to Wanda sitting there crying with the little one and a teddy bear.
Yeah, she's crying. She can't believe it. She don't know who to trust. Things are really, really not going her way. She's second guessing everything she's done, but all she wants to do is get back with her husband, and she's just very confused right there and all that. And it's a sad scene. It touches me, and nobody in the neighbors, won't help them. So at this moment, she is feeling extremely alone. And so,
yeah, exactly. And then it just goes back there. There is agents in front of her house, like watching her house at all times and stuff. Like she can't leave; she has to stay there. Yeah. But then it goes back to the alleyway where they're talking with Terry and that Sam and Twitch, and they're talking to him about like, oh, we'll be good when the cops get here and stuff, and I'll be calling this in and blah blah blah. And Terry's just freaking out because he needs to get out of there. He still thinks that the mob still has his wife and daughter. So he has not, like, I can understand that. Like, you want to get out of there to save your kids. Like, you're not sticking around for anything. That your one-track mind is there, your loved ones. So you're going straight for that. You don't care what else is happening.
Yeah, that's all he thinks of. And then he starts running, and then like Twitch is like, again? But this time he really doesn't shoot him. You know what I mean? He really doesn't shoot him. And then they go, I think they showed that scene later because then they go back to Vito office, right? And
yeah. I'm just going to tell everybody right now, guys, you need to pay attention to this book when reading it because, as Herm and I said, it jumps around, but it also has key components in it, like Jason Wynn, the mob, the Heaven, the unknown group, Hell. Like, there's a lot of players in this comic that you need to pay attention to, and that's why I like that whole description page when on issue number 22. It gave us kind of a rundown of each character and what they're good at, so you kind of refresh your memory.
Yeah, refresh. I like how he did that. I like keep it going. Like there might be new people reading that didn't pick up from number one, so it's a nice little refresher. But yeah. So like before they get to Vito, of course, Terry tries to convince them that everything that happened, they don't believe him. So then they go to Vito Gravano's office.
Just say Vito. Vito G. Vito G.
And he wants Terry dead no matter what. Even though he's happy that Terry's getting all the blame for everything that happened for the murder because Terry's not a wanted man and all that. And later on you see the mob, the mob guy, he's happy that he's getting the blame. But that's where you see the whole thing right there. And then like, that's not much happening. It's just more and more information on him wanting Terry and all that.
You get your scene here. So the scene you're talking about is like the end, like he's like send our boys out and stuff. Yeah. You got cops, you got FBI, you got the whole 9 yards, except with Bruce Willis.
So the next scene shows Twitch catching Terry running. Like he's running to the alley, then boom, draws the gun again. Like, where you going? You know what I mean? kind of thing. And this is where everything hits the fan, right?
Yeah,
Like, he's
there's
going to
like
say,
yeah, there's like well, the CIA is coming. There's the bums sticking up for like throwing cans at Sam and Twitch and like throwing pretty much garbage at them. And then of course the CIA is going to run Terry over. And then without thinking, Spawn's cape kind of like stops it. And at this point, he says he does not care, and it's just a sick scene. He does not care. He goes into the car, and he's just like, he says he knows he will be losing power for doing this and stuff, and it'll hurt him, but he's using his power to save his friend. And that was pretty touching, and just an amazing page. Like that was just sick. Like I don't know if you guys can see it. Like the car just runs right into him, and he's just standing there, smash. The detail in this and the color of it is just it pops out of the pages.
yeah, yeah. So you have the CIA trying to kill him. You have the mob and all them, and the media and all that, the news and all that. So now this is all mayhem there, and just when they think they're gonna get him, Spawn does something, totally, this is where he vanishes, right? And he leaves the big sign, the words in the wall. What did he say on that wall? He was like, "This is my alley" or something like that.
Oh, this alley's belongs to Spawn.
Yeah, this alley belongs to Spawn. He vanishes and all that, and then that's the end of that scene. You know what I mean? Then you want to add anything to that?
No, I don't think so. I'm wondering what he used plasma or what to do that. Like it was his own kind of it looks like what he looks like whenever he's he turns into that organic matter to teleport.
Yeah.
So and it's glowing. I'm pretty sure it's glowing. So that's pretty cool too.
So he gets excuse me. So he gets the file for so after that he has the file. So he starts visiting everybody with these files. You know what I'm saying? I think who he visits first. Does he visit the mobster first or the cop? You alright? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry. Say that again. He ends up going to meet Jason Wynn first. That's his first stop. You see, right after the alleyway thing, it goes into the next page.
Oh yeah, that's right. Right.
He's in. You just see Jason Wynn sitting there with his pretty much hands behind his back. They're just kind of back and relax. Like I have nothing to worry about, nothing at all, because everything's taken care of. But is it? No, because Spawn's there with some news.
So so he goes there because he's threatening him and all that. He's like, leave Terry alone and all that, and or not, he's gonna lay out the goods with these files. I guess he got a lot in there to scare a guy like that off. You know what I mean? And then he visits. I think he visits the detective next. Detective Burks and Twitch.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he visits Twitch. It's just Sam.
Just Sam.
Yeah.
And then he tells him about everything. Then he gives the file to the chief of police, Chief Banks, and tells him to lay off Terry to try to clear his name because he is innocent. So I guess he's playing dirty now. Now he's playing their game. You know what I mean? try to do it the right way. They don't believe him, but he's trying to clear out Terry to get everybody off his back. Try to save him and plus Wanda, because Wanda gets caught and the child gets caught in the crossfires. And then he goes up to Vito and stuff. And
which is a different scene. I didn't even know that was Vito because he's not wearing his glasses and not like he's like sitting in. What is he in? Like, is he?
he's
I thought he was.
in a sauna. He's like in a sauna or something.
Yeah.
And caught him completely off guard because Vito, the mobs, they like to do things secretive. So now he got a file for him. He's saying lay off a Terry, So now he one by one, he's getting all these guys. He got all these files. That's where he's pretty smart to lay off all these guys. So voila, everything is good. And then of course they go back to the home, and then like everything's good. Wanda and Terry, and they like Terry's wondering, how things got like all of a sudden everything is calm, everything is good, because this is the end of this story arc. This is the last part of this story arc.
Sort of. It does get back into it later on, but I don't think you've gotten to that part. But it like they are questioning it. Like, how is this happening? Like, how did everything, like the CIA, the mob, the cops, everybody was after me. I was charged for murder. How does that all just get dropped? Like, who wouldn't think about that? Like, it's something good. Like, but why did it all of a sudden drop? And he's worried about, all right, like these guys have all of this power and then all of a sudden they just drop it. I'm worried about the person that has told them to drop it. That's what scares me.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he does say that.
So that's it. That's it for that issue. Anything you want to add before we get to the next issue?
There is a little scene that shows a top secret file that the bum is sleeping on. It says top secret. So those are out in the wild. I wonder if those are ever going to come back into play, because they wouldn't just randomly show that and it'd just be like, that's it. There's a reason why those are out in the wild, and it's going to cause a lot of issues for, I'm going to say, Jason Wynn.
Yeah. So issue number 25, our last issue of the night. So those issues, that issue was very meaty. We had a lot to say in that issue, but yeah. So this one opens up with a new story. Technically, you know what I mean? They're in the alley where Spawn's friends are there, and then somebody comes and threatening.
How would we rate that issue? That last issue?
We didn't even rate any of the issues.
Yeah.
I don't think we're really rating them like that. But that last issue was a lot of fun. It's one of my favorites. I enjoyed it. There was a lot going on in that. So we don't have to rate it. You want to rate it?
Oh, Bob wants to know.
Oh, oh, I see. Yeah. We usually go through all the issues. We don't rate the issues like that. But if I had to rate that particular issue, it would be a 4.5 backlogs for me, because it was a lot of action and a lot going on in that issue. It's one of the better ones we've read. I think those early issues had more heart scenes like that than the more recent issues. Not a lot of people give those early scenes the credit they deserve. Yeah, I agree with you. I was not here for the earlier ones. I am curious how you guys would rate this one. Yeah. So like I said, Bob, we don't really, because we will be here a long time rating every issue. Well, but we do talk about if we like the issues or not. So I guess we do rate it. But yeah, we enjoyed that issue. That's one of the better ones. But we're going to issue number 25, and Sweet. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you,
I,
Bob. We
I, I
appreciate
I'd
you being here.
probably rate it a 4 just because of some spots jumped around too much, but I did like it a
Yeah,
lot. So,
that's fine. That's fine. Um, so number 25, last issue of the night.
and then we
um,
have the Bad Batch coming in to talk about X-Men
yes,
movies.
sir. Yes, sir. But this issue opens up with some guy coming in, threatening Spawn's friends in the alley. You know, they're in that. You know, going supposed to be, this is part of the new art. There's a reason why he's doing that. So he's like very mad that Spawn uh claimed the alleys. So he has a message for Spawn. The message is lay off his alley. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So this new guy, did they give him a name? I didn't even see if they gave him a name. I don't think he has a name.
no,
Not yet. And then of course the next show shows Wanda. She shows up at Terry's office, all dressed up and all that, and she feels like she wants to know more about what he goes through because she's fed up with like being in the sidelines and all that, and she loves to know more about what's going on with him. She tells him to go I don't even remember exactly what she says, but she kind of tells him to go to teach him, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" You know?
yeah. She finally wants to know what he does for work. Is what she's pretty much saying. Like she knows that like whenever they got married, she was saying to him like, I know that she just wanted to not know anything that he did because of what happened with Al Simmons, her past husband. Um, so she always just said like keep that side of you secret. But now she actually wants to let him to open it up. He wants to like learn more. She wants to learn more about what he does, what he's doing, and how his work works. And no secrets anymore. That's pretty much that scene, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. Yeah, she wants to get more involved. She got that big scare. She doesn't want to be out of the loop anymore. So, so this big guy, that this new terror coming in here with the
Yeah,
big horns, looking like a bull. I think you have his figure.
I think he's a demon. Or is he, guys?
Or
I do
is
have his
he?
figure. I didn't even recognize him until like that. But yeah, it's this guy right here. So
And what was his name?
his name is not even mentioned in this story, so he doesn't have a name yet, but his name is Tremor.
Trimmer. So yeah, that's what I was always trying to find out. What is his name? What is his name? But he's an alley boss monster. That's what I called him. And Trimmer, and he's the one going in there and want to go after Spawn. Kind of want to kill him for trying to mark his territory and
But
all that.
is it really that he wants to, like this whole story we think that's what he's planning on doing?
Yeah,
But it
but that's what
does.
I thought when I started reading it. I wasn't
Okay,
up
yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah,
facts.
yeah,
I'm just saying
yeah.
what I was. So yeah, so that's what I thought was going on there. And he hates he hates uh, yeah, he hates. The thing is, he even says it here. He hates Vito.
Yeah.
He hates him. He hates the mobster.
And
So
then like
that
my one question was like, how does he know about Vito? How does this demon like are demons working with Vito? Because at the start of this, we don't realize that we think he's a demon.
yeah, yeah. So that's what you were thinking. The thing is just the next big baddie. You know what I mean? Because he looks like a badass. He's very threatening looking and all that. Um, so that happens in the alley. He threatens Spawn because Spawn. That's when Spawn comes in, right? Or he comes in after.
But it shows the alleyway, Spawn sitting in the alleyway and that, and just going over.
Everything that happened and all
Yeah,
that.
and then he is greeted by another.
Yes. Uh, a friend. I, I don't remember what name they said, but he's greeted by
He was just
somebody.
Yeah, and he pretty much just says like he's coming to ask for Spawn for help, and Spawn, like I said earlier on, Spawn is getting darker and darker. Like his soul is pretty much getting darker and darker, and he's like pretty much tells him it's like, no, you guys have been lazy. You expect me to clean up all of your messes. I'm not your hero. I'm not your cleanup guy. Like, find somebody else. And that's pretty much it. So
Yeah, so he goes in here, and you get to Detective Burks and all that, and he's happy. He's all happy, about the file situation, and I'm sure he still wants to go after Spawn, but he's happy about all the baggage he had with everything that was happening over him. That's gone because the chief is calmed down and all that. So that's pretty much all that scene was about. You know what I'm saying? Then right after that, it's where Spawn meets up with what's his name, the monster, and he meets up with him. So I guess he was listening because he blew him off before, like he had nothing to do. He was telling him, "You guys got to take care of yourself sometimes." You know what I mean? Like you were saying, he's starting to go dark, but I guess that has something to do with every time he uses his power, he uses his soul little by little. But yeah, he meets up with them, and they kind of start fighting, and Spawn's asking them what's going on, why, while they're fighting, and then like supposedly they start making peace with each other somehow towards the end.
well, yeah, they're fighting and going on about it, and like you said, they're fighting, but they make peace about it because it's like the whole talking throughout the fight thing, saying like he doesn't want, like he's pretty much telling him he used to be human. Like and then Spawn like is just like, oh, I can feel that. Like I used to be human too, and like this happened, and it goes into the backstory after a while about how he worked for Vito and wanted to be something more stronger in that, right? And but the fight does go on for a bit because it's not until near the end of the series that they actually talk. And so he goes into this backstory about how he was created, how Vito turned him into this beast, and he just wants to get back at Vito. So after Spawn and him talk and fight and blah blah blah, he gives him a note and says, "Here, take this, and this will help you out with Vito. This is blackmail against him, in a way." And that's pretty much the issue. Because at the end of the issue, that's when they make up.
Yeah, they make up. Then you get a little
No,
yeah,
they
you
make
go there. You get the little explanation there of why he hates the mob guy and all that. So a little origin story there or something like that. But
yeah, the origin story is right here, and then
no, let me show that.
that's the last page. So yeah, like the fighting, it's pretty much fighting and talking through the whole series. So it's a pretty quick read.
Pretty quick read. Love it.
Because
Love it.
and then
So what do you rate for Bob? What do you rate this particular issue?
I enjoyed it. The art was great in it, and it introduced a new character that looked like a beast but was not really a beast. Like, so he's not really a villain. He was created into this way. So I'm kind of like, can you really feel bad for the guy? Like, can you really blame him for being this beast, or can you see him being a villain in the future, or do you see him helping Spawn in the future? I see him helping Spawn.
I see him being an ally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at this point, you know, he hasn't had any real highlights. You know, he's not with the Youngbloods or the Wildcats or anything like that. So, yeah. So, I rate this issue a 4 because I did enjoy it. I thought it was a good issue. You know what? I put it 4.5 because I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the new guy. So I went up a little bit because of that. You know, I'm saving the 5s. I don't save them because we've had better issues, but these issues were good. The story is really good. I'm enjoying it. And yeah, we're going to the chats real quick, see what's going on. Bob says thank you to us. Thank you, Bob.
I'd say 4.5 too.
4.5. So I thought you just rated it. Oh,
Did I? I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. But thanks for. I thought you did. That's why I didn't ask you. But I apologize. 4.5 for you too. So Faye was like, man, these Spawn issues reviews have been great. Love listening to you guys going over it. Feels like story time. Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, Phable. Station. Brother Joe says, yes, story time. And then we have Shattered Glass Comics reviews. Hey, everyone. Station, my man. You know what I mean? Was it good?
Was it good?
Was it good? Great segment on the Monday morning show. Comics with Bueller, Coffee and Comics, Sam and Bueller. You guys have been watching that? That's awesome. Monday mornings.
I'm so
Must see
excited for
TV.
Bob too, guys. Like Bob got his first
Yes.
exclusive. I'm not sure when I'll get it. Like I know it's in the mail and that, but being in Canada, it takes a little longer for me to get it. But once I get it, I'll be doing a live unboxing because not only do I got Blowtorch, I also got Chess. So I got Blowtorch and Chess coming in the same box. So I'll be doing an unboxing of that just to show you guys all off the glory of Bueller's and Bob's exclusive.
Chamorro says station. Oh, he's talking. I've been reading my comic book Rockstar. Yeah, but I enjoy. I can't wait to get that exclusive in. I got one too, so I can't wait to get it in the mail. Bob, congratulations, bro. Congratulations.
My second sight collection is going ever so big, larger, growing ever so larger. Is that right? I don't know. Trust me, I'm TN.
Yeah, so I got a message from Stefan. He won't be able to make the show tonight. He had some duties he had to do. So we're postponing the X-Men talk for him because mostly you wanted the X-Men talk. And I have more time to study even more of the X-Men stuff. But we're postponing the X-Men talk till the next time, if that's okay with you, TM. Because Stefan's one of the main reasons why I wanted that X-Men talk, because he had a lot to say about it, and I would love to hear his intake on it. Bob said, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I am still blown away. So anybody in the Bad Batch who would like to come on now, we could talk news. There has been some news this week. We could talk about the new issues of the X-Men that's coming out and all that in August. Yeah. So what you think? Well, to the news or we have a friend backstage. You want to do that now while we wait for more people to come in?
Yeah, what is it? He's just plugging his show and heading out?
Plugging our show.
Your show.
Our
Sorry,
show.
your show.
Our show.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
Mr. Fargate, if you're ready.
I've already heard it. So I'm going to dip out and go to the bathroom while he plugs his show, and I'll come back for the news.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm going to take him out for a moment. I don't know if you're ready, Bruce. My show, your show. If you're ready to come on, I'll bring you on. Well, I'm gonna show he had a Spawn issue in there. You know what I mean? And hey, what's going on, my man? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. We had a little change of plans, but
Yeah, I heard.
While TM Nerds in intermission, I figured we come out here talk about our show real quick.
Well, since you were talking about Spawn, I put up my little Spawn. Go #1 issue, as you were mentioning. But I hit something else, Spawn related. Let me switch my camera.
Yeah, man.
So, of course,
So,
Spawn #1.
It's image first. Ooh, Spawn. I love Spawn.
Got issue 300 and 301, the record-setting issues for an independent comic, the longest-running independent comic. He beat the record. Are you guys aware of that?
Yeah, he
So
did.
there's 300 and 301. So I was just going to show that. So I was going to say, I don't know if we can see this, but on the show, let me try this. Give me a second.
It's all right, man. I like the Death Star in the background.
All right. Since I'm on my phone and I can't share this screen on my computer yet until we get that figured out, I was going to show the DCBS site, the Discount Comic Book site, where we're going to talk about how to pre-order and pre-order specials. So this is what I can do for now. I was just going to highlight Spider-Man hardcover Life Story by Chip Zdarsky is available to pre-order right now, and say 50%. So if that's an example of a book collected edition oversized hardcover, you can pre-order a couple months early and get 50% off, and don't have to wait to the last second and pay more and maybe not get it. So we're going to talk more about DCBS site and pre-ordering. They have specials that you can go through, different floppies, singles, collected editions. There's Conan. I'm going to get that. I pre-ordered that this month already. Epic Conan. Are you pre-ordering those Conans?
No.
No. I
like
missed out on
Conan,
the
but
omnibus, so I'm getting the epics, but I am getting the omnibuses for Savage Sword of Conan. And then I think you were talking about a book on your other show. Yeah, let me scroll through this. It's going to take a second. But you can fill the empty space with whatever while I find it. Dead air. You're supposed to fill in the gaps. What else what are you pre-ordering this month?
Ultimate Spider-Man is what I want. It's
Like,
probably the only thing I'm getting.
This one?
Yeah, it's the only thing I'm getting for the month.
You know, there's multiple different covers. I guess this is the original one.
Yeah, it's the original cover.
And then there's this DM variant.
I might get that one. I really like that one. That's the cover I'm getting.
And then I think there's a third one, which I kind of like.
Yeah, that one's a nice one too. I like that one.
So again, this is a $125 book retail that you can pre-order now this month for $62.50, and be guaranteed you're going to get it in for 50% off. So there you go.
Awesome. So, anything else you plan on getting, or just the Conans?
Give me a second.
I think TM might be ready soon to coming back in for a little show and tell.
I'm going to pull up this one thing. So I don't know if you can see that, but here's an example. This is what I've pre-ordered so far this month. Some singles: Symbiote, Spider-Man, Crossroads #1, Sinister War #2 of 4, Sinister War #1, and as you can see, the prices, you get 40% off the floppies. Marvel preview, Immortal Hulk 48, and then Conan Original Marvel Years Epic Collection, Carnage Black and White and Blood #4, Captain America Trade Paperback Volume 5, Beta Ray Bill #5, Batman 110, Amazing Spider-Man #71, Amazing Spider-Man #70, Alien #5. So actually, I don't have a lot of collected editions yet. I'm thinking about adding that Ultimate Spider-Man. But
All
mainly
right.
all these are basically floppies except for the Conan Epic Volume 3 and the Captain America Trade Paperback Volume 5 of the ongoing series. It's kind of a light month for Omnis. But you can always go to...
All right. So we're gonna. I guess we're done for now. So that's pretty much a preview. We're gonna be showing some previews in the future show. We'll probably have it shared on to the screen in the future. I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to do everything. You know what I mean? I have to consult with my tech guy tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah, it'd be easier if we can share
So,
someone's desktop and
yeah, we
blow
will.
that up and show it.
We will. Yeah. So I don't know if you, I know you have to go soon. But and you got any show and tell you want to show, or we'll give it to Travis if he's ready for his show and tell, and then we can go back to you if you have a show and tell.
I have
But,
something, but I can wait.
All right. So I always like, show and tell, that beautiful sight we all love. You know what I mean? So yeah. So we got our guy. I'm trying to get out of here. TM Nerdy with the show and tell. What do you got, my man?
Overkill.
Overkill. Yeah.
For one. This is kind of also a way. Anybody in here that has me on Instagram, send me a message. I'm going to show off a bunch of toys. Send me a message and tell me which ones you want me to unpack next. We didn't get to this issue, but the curse does show up in issue 27. So I brought the curse along. Also, one of my favorites. He has a lot of features. Renegade.
Renegade. Nice.
And then next up, he has not shown up yet, but he will eventually. Redeemer. Robbie ended up opening this as well, and his arm broke off, so I hope mine does not do that. And then last up, Robbie also got this one. Violator 2. To go with my other Violator. All right, and that is it. But last thing I got to show is this is what I'll be unpacking for my 250 subscriber. Spawn Rebirth.
Sweet. I can't wait. Get to 250. Let's get him to 250. Because I'm nosy. I want to see how that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then of course I do have other Spawn figures that I've already unpacked, like my Alien Spawn, not my Alien Spawn, my Future Spawn. Alien Spawn is up there with my Tremor and my Violator right there. And then I also have She Spawn and then another She Spawn from the second universe. If that makes any sense to you guys. What happened? Did we lose Herm? Well, guys,
Maybe.
I think we lost Herm for a second, so I'll just keep going, I guess, because I can't small screen myself. If you guys have not picked this book, oh, he's right there. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry. I got kicked out again. I really don't know why that happens.
I kind of figured so. But yeah, that's all I got to show. Except for this one last thing. If you guys have not read this book, it's only $1, and it's going to be an amazing series. Sheena, HK Wifey, she's not here right now in the chats, but if she is, hi Sheena. VH Schwab is like she's a well-known author, and she wrote a book before this one. I'm not sure of the name. I can tell you guys right now though. Sheena sent me a message. And it takes place. If you guys are into novels at all, check it out. It's called Vicious. Check it out at your library if you can find it. This book takes place after that book, and it's all about this girl who thinks about death quite a bit, and she gets into this accident, and then everybody she sees if somebody's reflection, she can see somebody else's reflection, she can see their death. So come the end, she decides to look into her own reflection to find out when she dies, but yet she sees something totally different. So it was only $1, so guys, check it out. You won't be. Come on, it's only $1, so give it a try.
$1. It's only $1. Oh man! All right, that's good. Done.
Yep, I'm good.
All right, let me get out. What is up, everyone? What is up? I don't know. Bruce, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
You ready to show and tell?
I'm sort of doing it already.
Uh-huh. Here we go. Time for Bruce. You got my man.
I can't control it with the junk crap. Limited
BB-8.
space. Come on, go. Get the hell with it. It's stuck. All right. It's not cooperating. And I have an app to control that, but I need to set it up. So yeah, that's it.
Nope.
That's it.
You look like he wants to go to sleep.
Yeah, well, it's a piece of crap. This R2D2 one, I have an app to control it, but it's not set up right now, so that'll have to wait to future show and tell.
It's all good.
All right, shut up, BB-8. Done with that. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. So is that it? Oh, you got for now?
If I had my app working, I could move R2D2 around, but it's it's made by, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this company. It's a R2D2 app controlled R2D2.
Yeah, I saw the company before, definitely.
But all right, shut up, BB-8. Oh, and I have my other friend out of frame. So, are we ready for something else?
Yeah, if you have it.
Give me a second. Kill some time.
Well, I'm gonna probably show my show and tell. If you have more, I'll go back to you. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Got my version of the show and tell coming on up in here. I don't have a lot of comics, but I do have, since we're doing an epic type omnibus kind of show. So I'm gonna show off some epics. I might have showed one of these before, but Marvel's 2-in-1 presents The Thing. I showed this before, I think, but I might as well show it again because can't wait to read it. Sam, I know Sam has it. I know Bruce has it, for what I remember. I'm reading through this Fantastic Four right here that covers issues 52 to 67. I'm trying to read through all these. I have a couple of more epics of this. I'm trying to read through the whole Jack Kirby and Stan Lee run, so I could be ready for one day to have Rock and Robbie come on our show. We can discuss about that a little bit and all that. So in the future show. So I can't wait to do that with him. Put this down over here. I have X Factor. I showed this, I think, on Robbie's show. That X Factor Volume 3, issues 21 to 36, Annuals 3, and Power Pack 35. So, it has a lot from the Archangel, his whole arc, and then how he came from Angel to Archangel and all that. I'm pretty sure it's in here, or maybe it's after. And then, of course, I've showed the Untold Tales of Spider-Man omnibus. I love it. It goes back to the Amazing Fantasy days from there on and all that. This is issues that used to come out for $1 at the time in the 90s when issues were going up to like $2 or something like that. This issue was still $1. And it's got this Jim Lee Volume 2, Chris Claremont and Jim Lee Volume 2 omnibus. That came in not so long ago. Part of the April/May kind of thing, I guess. It has issues. That's like X Factor issue 63 to 70, Uncanny 273 to 280, the X-Men by Jim Lee from 1 to 9, materials from like Ghost Rider and all that. So I love this. I want to dig into this. Hopefully, get into that because we were gonna talk X-Men today, so I felt like showing this out. But yeah. And then last, definitely not least, I got a box in from Marvin Wynn from Second Sight Publishing. He sent me this box right here with the figure in it. And I finally got my Mystic figure. I am so excited. Thank you so much, Marvin Wynn. The Edge #1 was a fantastic comic. I can't wait for #2. I was trying to look for where I put the Edge #1 is in one of these boxes in front of me, but at least I got Travis showed the issue anyway. So yeah, I got my own figure. I'm very happy for the figure. Comes with his own stand. Put the stand up in here. Whee! It's a little loose on the stand, but it's all good. It came with, of course, this postcard saying the Edge Mystic, the Edge Comic now, the EdgeComic.com with him in it, and I love it. And then of course this little post with all the characters up in there. She's my favorite character over there. She's my favorite. I'm hoping to have a figure with her in the future. You know what I mean? Can't wait for that. I think you said they're coming out with more figures of those comics. And yeah, that's my show and tell. But we do have someone backstage that I wanted to bring up in here. Here's the music to the PCP Army Bad Batch, to the community. Our guy, Phable Station.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Not much, chilling, man. Listening to story time, man. I
Okay.
think TM's doing the bit.
TM doing the bit.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
I heard you on the show earlier. You know that?
Yes, I was.
Nice.
I was on No Good Comics with Justin. We were talking about variants, and then that kind of spun off into other subjects, and we just, we were freestyling there for a little bit.
Nice. I have to
And
catch
you're
that
doing
and
a
the rewind.
great freestyle, and that's for sure.
Thanks,
Yeah,
brothers.
man.
Thanks.
That's awesome, man. I can't wait to catch that and the rewind. And of course, Travis was on a show too with
Hmm.
with Brandon, Comic Kings.
Yeah, which was just random as he just hits me up like 10 minutes before he goes live. He's just like, "Hey, after they're done, do you want to go live with me?" I was like, "And do what?" I don't know, just talk about stuff. I was like, "All right." It's like, cool.
All right. So, do you have a show and tell or show up or something, Fable, or you don't
Yeah, I
Show
have
us
to?
do.
what you got.
I just got a couple of things, nothing crazy. So I got a package from Pop Culture Philosophers, Robbie and Mike 06. Mike 06 made a couple of pins, and I've been wanting a pin for so long, and I finally got one. So definitely like that. All right.
Nice.
And then I got a pin for my boy Dylan. Dylan's horror show.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah,
Dylan,
man, this
You
thing is
flex
nice.
that
that, Fable.
son
You
of a.
flex that.
So Dylan is he does the horror show. He's one of my favorite people, man. I love that guy. And Mike made
Great
a
show.
pin for his show, yeah, and it came out so beautiful, And then Mike, because Mike knows I love Transformers, he just added a couple of little figures to the box. So first figure he added was like a see-through sound wave.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys see this too good,
Oh yeah, we see it. It looks amazing.
right? And then also an Optimus Prime,
Optimus Prime. I will take down the
right?
Decepticons.
Isn't that cool? Mike
That is
is the man,
phenomenal.
right? Then keeping in tune with the Transformers, I got this guy. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah.
Inferno.
Inferno.
Yeah, so he turns into, the fire truck for the back. Which is really
Sweet.
cool. I said I was gonna stop, and here I go. And then I got this, but I don't know quite what to do with it yet. I opened the top just because I didn't want to struggle with it, just in case I was gonna do it on camera or anything. But I got an A-OK from the Rogue Trader, man.
I
Sweet.
sent him a message earlier, but he hasn't got back to me yet. But yeah. Rogue Trader, if you're watching, hit Phable up.
I mean,
So
I
you
can
opened
open
it?
it. Yeah, I mean, I could pull it out now. Why not?
If you want to, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm nosy.
Pull it out now, man. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm curious too because it's the Rogue
Sweet.
Trader.
Yeah, let's
Exclusive
get to it.
Road Trader
All right.
package. Let's go.
All right, just give me a second. I just gotta open the bags. Oh man.
Yeah, we're very excited about that. Rogue Trader is good dude, man. Anybody who hasn't sub up to him, man. He has a lot of information. He gives you about pressing and all that. And he's been doing it for years. He's really good. Really good.
Yeah,
Oh man.
highly recommend.
All
him.
right. Wow. Okay.
All right, back
Yeah, you
to
got
Fable.
big screen him. Big screen him.
Back to Fable.
All right, hold on. Let me. Okay. I got it. So, look at this.
Oh.
Sweet.
No.
New Mutants #8.
Nice.
And, and let me tell you, I used to love New Mutants back in the day, boy. And he gave me 2 copies of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, check
Oh.
that. One might be he might have sent you a newsstand and then a direct.
No, they're both direct. They're
Okay.
both direct. Which you don't know. I don't know. Sometimes the directs are more rare. But anyway. Hey, how many of you guys remember this?
Young Bloods, baby. 0. Yep. Yep.
Number 0, right? You remember that?
Yeah. I remember having that. I'll go
Oh
back
man.
and try to get those if I can.
Oh wow, what is this? Look at the holy smoke. Who remembers that?
Oh man,
shit.
brigade.
Isn't that
Nice.
awesome?
Sending you all the image
That's
goodness.
Oh
phenomenal.
man, it doesn't stop there though.
Oh,
I got another brigade here.
Okay. Sweet.
Isn't that cool?
Right now, TM's going crazy. Right now, he's losing his shit. He's losing
Oh
his
wow.
marbles over there.
I don't know what this is. Holy smoke, I gotta open this up. Maybe the chat can help out.
I feel like I should know what that is. I think he
oh
showed
man,
that.
I think that's an exclusive to Silver Coin.
Get
Looks
out
like
of
this.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Kit.
I'm not even kidding.
Looking for a
Oh.
kit.
Because he did show that on his
Oh,
show. He did show it on his show.
This is it? This is silver
I
coin?
think he showed that. Yeah, I've seen it before. Him showing it.
I've seen this, right? I think he did show
I
this.
think it is Silver Coin, man. And you were just repping that stuff up
Sweet.
yesterday, like so hard. You were like, oh, I gotta get this. I gotta get that from Silver
Unbelievable.
Coin. And
Yeah,
it,
man. Because they
bam.
just announced it was an ongoing series now.
Yep.
So that's awesome, dude. Oh my god,
Yeah,
Rogue
that was
Trader, good
great
looking,
news.
man.
Looks like Ace Frehley about 50 years from now.
Oh man, look at this, guys.
Oh, we
Wow.
got none other than the Rogue Trader in the chat right now.
Oh, Rogue Trader, thank you, man. Thank you. This is crazy, bro. Ask him if that was silver coin.
Yeah, a Hive Comics Silver Coin
Show it.
exclusive. That's the first
Nice.
thing he said.
Oh man, this is beautiful, dude. Wow. Oh, I tell you, I feel so blessed in this community. It's crazy.
Rogue Trader up in the house. Nice.
The
Nice.
next one.
You want to do a there's more? There's more?
Yeah, I've got like.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. My bad.
I've got
Rogue
like
Trader, you're worth it,
This
man.
is
You're
amazing,
worth
bro.
it.
super worth it, man. He gave me
Good
six more,
job,
six more.
man.
And this one
No
is
rush.
awesome too, dude. Look at this.
Oh,
Oh, that is so nice. So nice.
This is sick.
It really is.
Nice, man. Thank you
Sweet.
so much, Rogue. Thank you. Holy smoke. You guys still hear me?
yep, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
my
clear.
God, look at this thing. Oh, you guys are gonna lose it when you see this.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. Star Wars #2. Ooh, that is sweet.
Is that an original or a reprint?
I think it's
Original.
the reprint.
We got
No,
one
it's a
through
reprint.
6.
Is
I
it
got one
everything?
through
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, but it's
I'll take
beautiful,
it, though.
man. Yeah, I'll take it. This is too nice. And then I got another. Wow, what is this? This is another beautiful book. Oh, all right.
So
I'll
you got
just show it. You guys,
two Hive exclusives.
I think this is another one. You guys tell me what this is if you guys know. Gorgeous.
Ooh.
Oh,
Rogue Trader's on there. He can tell you.
yeah. I'm not even sure. I can't even guess that one.
That is nice, though. I feel like if
He's
he
writing-
tells us, we're gonna be like, oh, all right.
Yeah, isn't that sick?
That is just an
Wow.
awesome cover, bro. Wow, that's gorgeous.
That's,
Drive safe,
Look at this.
Drive safe, Sheena.
Yes, Sheena.
Drive safe, Sheena. Yeah. No. Both hands on the wheel. Wow, this is gorgeous too.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm glad that #1.
Never even
Marvel.
heard of that.
Rogue Trader said that last one's the Midnight Western Theater Hive exclusive.
Oh, get out of here! Are you serious?
Oh, nice.
Oh man, I have the first issue of Midnight Western Theater too, but just the cover A. Wow, thank you, man.
The Rogue
And
Trader is worth it,
is-
guys. Like, I'm gonna drop the link to his
Yeah,
YouTube in the chat right
definitely.
now. So
Yeah, this is sick, bro. George Romero, Alex Maleev, and it's from. I didn't even know Marvel did a Dead book from Romero. This is crazy. I gotta show Dylan this one.
That's sweet.
yeah, Dylan would
Yeah.
love that.
Dylan will go nuts for that. Yeah. And last
He
two
would.
books. Oh man, these are another. Oh man, yeah, I remember these. I had these, I think. Spectacular Spider-Man, 174 and 175.
Nice.
Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, that's a good storyline right there.
Yeah, I
Damn, I haven't
remember
read
these.
that in
I
years.
had these, right? Sal Buscema.
Yeah, I
Wow.
haven't had those in
Yeah,
years, man.
So I'm gonna recap,
You want-
I guess. That was all
Yeah,
of them.
yeah. Do a quick recap.
Wow, Rogue Trader, thank you, man. This is beautiful stuff, man. I mean, he went to the 90s, right? He went to the 90s. He knows just where to hit me, right? Look at that.
Yeah.
Brigade. I remember having this. That's crazy. Youngblood, Zero, right? And then he hits us with one of my favorite series growing up, New Mutants. A real early issue too. This is one of my favorites, man. This shaped me as a comic book fan. Then we got. I'm gonna save these exclusive for the end here, but I got the Empire of the Dead, Romero, Marvel #1. I got the Star Wars 2 reprint.
Yeah, baby. I love that one.
35 center. Yep. I got the 2 Spectacular Spider-Man.
Sweet.
Right. And then these exclusives, which are just amazing. So Silver Coin.
Sir. Silver Coin exclusive.
Midnight Western. And Badass Berserker, man.
Yeah, Berserkers. Oh, so nice.
Thank you, Rogue Trader. Thank you, man. These books
He's
are
right.
gorgeous.
Road Trader's right. You can't have a collection without a 90s image #1s. I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree.
Thank you.
Road
Yeah,
Trader.
those are books that
TM dropped
I
his
never
link
thought I'd
right
see them.
there.
I dropped his YouTube link, and I also dropped the link to his actual website where he does pressing and cleaning services. So if you have any of your needs, hit up that website. It's just in the chat down below.
It's beautiful. And you know what's crazy? You're right. We were just talking about the Silver Coin when they announced that it was an ongoing. The first thing I told TM was like, "Oh, I gotta get cover B."
The thing is, when did you get that box from the Rogue Trader? It was like a couple of days ago, or was it yesterday?
Oh yeah, I've been holding on to it since like Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
No, it was yesterday. You're
Friday.
right. You're right. It was
The day
Friday
that
or
it was
Friday?
announced too.
Right. Crazy.
Oh, today's Sunday,
Wow.
guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was Friday. I think you got it.
Right. I've been holding
Friday
on to
night.
it for a day or two.
Yeah, that must have been tough, man, because you probably wanted to open that thing, once you see it.
Yeah, the Rogue Trader.
So-
I mean, come on.
Heck
The guy
yeah.
is so knowledgeable, and he knows his books, and I knew whatever.
What
I
a
was gonna
great
get
guy to
from him.
talk to. Like, I keep there's always an issue with every Thursday. This past Thursday, I had no internet, so I couldn't jump on with him Thursday for open mic. But he's just the greatest guy to talk to. Like, he has on every Thursday he has comic book open mic, and guys, go jump on with him and talk with him. Talk about what you love, and if you guys want to send him an A-OK, he's a big fan of Flash Gordon. Just saying.
Flash. Ah.
Yeah,
So
I mean that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate
yeah,
I appreciate you guys letting me
Trader.
show that to people. So thank you guys.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Thanks
Um,
for coming on and showing that
Yeah,
on
thanks
our
for showing
show.
us all that gold.
Oh yeah, yeah.
just you know, it's been overwhelming, man. It's just been overwhelming. I'm getting this stuff from Robbie at Pop Culture, Eric
Bobby,
at Road Trader, and Bobby, and oh, it's a lot, man.
so much. You can't keep track of them
Yeah,
all. You're just like,
really
you
right
have so
here.
much heart for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You,
And then
you,
my
you
biggest
deserve it too,
fear,
though. You deserve it too, though,
is
Phable.
that thank you.
You do.
My
You know what I'm
biggest
saying?
fear is that I forget them in some way, or I don't shout them out or something. You know what I mean? I want everybody to know I'm so grateful.
Heck yeah, man.
You're worth it, Phable. You're
You're
worth it.
worth it. Station. So, Bruce,
Okay.
you have any? You have you have
Yeah,
any
I've got
more
more stuff.
to? All right. It's your turn.
All right.
Last show tell of the night.
All right. Got me some Black Series Boba Fett.
Nice.
Ooh.
I've been wanting to get a statue of this, but I don't know if I want to spend $1,000.
That's awesome.
But if I ever did get a statue, it'd probably either be Boba Fett or Darth Vader, one of those 12-inch sideshow ones. But and it's not a statue exactly, but I don't know if you guys can recognize the scene from
Oh
the
yeah.
movie. Kind of
That's
bronze.
nice. Wow.
That's fantastic.
That's beautiful, right?
And I guess a couple more collected editions, since I recently got this little nice
Ooh.
Captain America
Nice.
Victor Volume 1.
Yes, sir.
Finally, never read it. I've been waiting forever for them to reprint it. I've got
Wow.
Volume 2 pre-ordered. Also, and then I had to cut myself off at Volume 4 of these.
Whoa. Nice.
These are the old 70s magazine size black and white
Oh man.
issues. Yeah.
That's sweet.
And
Those are some of my favorite comics right there. Of those 70s Conan.
so yeah, the artwork is pretty good.
Yeah. Wow, that's beautiful, man.
So I got the first 4 volumes of Savage Sword of Conan, and I've stopped there because I think Roy Thomas was the main writer, and after the 4th volume omnibus, I think someone else takes over. So I said, all right, I'm not going to get all 20 Savage Sword of Conan omnis. No way. And then let's see how. Let me grab this. Just got this recently. This epic collection.
Nice.
Yes.
Volume 1. Marvel 2-in-1 featuring The Thing. Yeah. So look forward to reading that. And then I don't know if you guys have heard of this one, but it's supposed to be very good. Irredeemable by Mark Wade. I got this compendium. Well, it's a soft cover. It's an omnibus by Boom, but it's a soft cover.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I don't consider those omnibus. Those are compendiums to me, but
Yeah, you color whatever you want. I mean, it's a collected edition omnibus.
yeah. It's a nice book.
And then there was a secondary book.
Oh wow.
Nice.
I think
I
everyone.
like
Very
Mark
nice.
Bray. He's a good writer.
This sold out like in a minute. When both of these went on sale on in stock trades. Yeah, if you didn't get jump on it, they got
Is
sold
that
out.
the whole series, Bruce?
So the Irredeemable is the whole series, and then Incorruptible, from what I understand, is
Part
one of the
2 series?
characters in Irredeemable has his own issues. I don't know too much
Oh,
about
okay.
this, but there are a few Incorruptible issues in this Irredeemable. So
Wow, that's awesome.
that's another.
That good? You got more? Oh yeah.
Another epic
Nice.
to read.
Todd McFarlane. That
And then I finished reading these. Hickman,
Nice.
Complete Collection, Avengers.
Hickman Avengers.
I just
Yes.
finished volume
Yes, sir.
4. And I'm not sure if they ever do reprint the omnibus. I may upgrade and sell these, but I don't know yet. And then
Yeah, they'll have to do that omnibus pretty soon, man.
I don't know if I showed this before, but one of my Marvel Masterworks, Peter Parker,
Ooh,
Spider-Man
yes.
Volume 1.
Nice.
These books are expensive, but what they do is they went back and rescanned all the old artwork and updated it. The paper is thick and glossy. I mean, this is the best quality book you're going to find. It's better than an Omni. It's better than a trade paperback. It's better than an oversized hardcover. I mean, it's not oversized like an Omni, the regular size, but the paper and the ink, you're not going to find anything better. But
Yeah.
retail $75.
Sweet.
I've always wanted one of those, man.
Of course, if you pre-order them on DCBS, you can get them 50% off.
Yeah, I caught my own self yawning. I'm a little tired, but
All
great
right, so
show, man.
I can keep going.
No, that's okay. That's good. That's good.
Man.
We got a few more things that to talk about on the show before it's
All
starting
right,
to get late.
I'll say something for the monthly show. How about that?
Yeah, save some for our show, man. It's a nice tease. Can't wait to get that show going again.
Oh man.
The Amazing Collected Edition show. You know what I mean? So can't wait to get that going. I think you said June 7th was the first Monday of
Yeah, I believe
Tomorrow?
that's Monday, June 7th. And I think we're
Nice.
going to shoot for 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, sir. So
And that way,
be there or
everybody-
be square. No, I'm just kidding. Hope you guys check that out. It should be a lot of fun. You know, it forces me to read the books I buy.
Oh, yeah, it's going to force me to read
Yeah.
some of these collected editions I got backlogged.
Yeah.
Try
The
to do
first
a
one
review.
I don't know exactly which one I'm gonna start reading this week. I'm iffy on which book I'm gonna start with, but I probably
Let's make sure we pick different ones,
sure.
though.
Oh yeah, it'll be different. It'll be different because I'm doing a smaller collection for just to start.
You
what
know,
I mean?
we could do is make a poll, a list of all the books you have and all the books I have left to read, and we can take a poll and people can vote. Hey, which one do you want us to review?
That's a good idea.
People make
That's a good
decisions
idea.
for us.
We could do that for future shows. But I'm looking at I have it right here, the Gail Simone Red Sonja book I just got
I've
not
read
too
it.
long ago.
Yeah, I've read it.
Yeah, I might want to read that one. Maybe I'll get that one and review that one for our first show. You know what I mean? I don't
Sure,
have
that's not
a
too big.
Vampirella
Like-
collection, Phable, and Travis. I know Vampirella has changed your lives, but I don't
I've
have a
read
collection
Phable.
for her yet.
Vampirella,
Well-
guys, like, can I tell you something? Something will change your
yes.
life.
Wait, hold on.
That is
All right.
Vampirella, guys. If you guys have not checked out Vampirella, go ahead and do yourselves a favor and get Vampirella. It'll just change your freaking lives. That's enough for me. Trust me, I'm TM.
And make sure you
Alright,
get every variant. All of them. They're all worth it.
I mean, variant. That's a whole pool right there. All the variants they come out with.
No, it's worth it. It's worth it. Trust me.
worth
Once
it.
you read it, you're gonna want it anyway. So just do it.
You guys are crazy. All right, so we're gonna talk a little. It's getting a little late. Talk a little news real quick. Uh, saw Robbie talk about this on his weekly review of the week review of the week. I forgot the name of it already, but
Weekly wrap up.
the trial of Magneto, 5-issue series coming in August. Another X books. What do you guys think about that?
I may pick it up. I may pick it up. Not gonna lie. I did jump all over X-Men Legends #1. I jumped on that because like I was like, all right, I'm in for this. If it's a new X-Men book and it can start off at #1, I don't have to go back and find this and that. Then yeah, I'll probably jump onto it and see what it's about.
Yeah, it's a mini
probably,
series. Go ahead, Phable.
No, I'm saying I'm probably definitely gonna pick it up. I'm just an X-Men fan in general, so you know what was going on the pull regardless. But it actually looks interesting because I mean they had this new dynamic with Krakoa and the Krakoan laws and all that stuff. So I'm wondering what he's on trial for.
What
You know,
did he
what's
do?
gonna
You know what I
happen.
mean?
Right, exactly. You know. So right there, it's intriguing right there, and you know, I think
You
they're gonna
think
do it. We'll see.
you think it's finally gonna really hit the fan, the whole thing on the island? Because for a long time, they had some things happen and all that, but for the most part, the island of Krakoa, the people in it, all the mutants, they all been like kind of into it. You know what I mean? Like oh nice and all that. Finally, I'm waiting for it to finally hit the fan over there. Like the little traits, little points that's been going on, but it never really hit the fan yet. I'm excited
Right.
to finally maybe this does it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. The gala, I think is gonna set off some stuff. That because we're heading to Hickman had said it was a 3-year plan, right? Like he had this 3-year thing going on, and we're like in year 2, aren't we? At the moment, about to head into year 3, and plus he's getting his own X-Men book. He's starting another X-Men book. But I think you're right. I think they're definitely going to get to the point a little bit.
Yeah. Now I'm hoping because it's starting to get thin on me. You know what I mean? I get all the X-Men books too, but I'm ready to drop some titles if they keep messing around with me. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Hey,
So
I bought all 16 trades of Dawn of X, and I don't think I'm gonna get through them all. Too many.
Yeah.
if they put them all in an omnibus, you will.
You know what? Hots was great, but man, Dawn of X and Sword of X just way too much. Too many titles, way all over the place. So when they bring Moya back, let me know.
Yeah, right.
You know, when they get to where they should have gone straight to, like they've been wasting time for the last 2 years.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of titles. Some of them are like Way of X is a mini series, right? That's not ongoing. Way of X, X Corps. Yeah, those are. I don't know. Children of the Atom is a series, but I know they're dropping a couple. I heard Excalibur is being dropped, and of course the Cable one with the young Cable going up, and this is what that's nice. This is what I was getting into because the next one is
Beautiful.
Cable Reloaded. Cable
Right.
Reloaded. It's a one shot of older Cable. I guess he grew up or something like that. And what do you guys think of that?
I just want to know, is Hickman even writing any of these stories anymore? Is it all Teenie Howard and Leah Williams? And
Yeah, everybody's really wondering about that too. That's not the first time I heard people wondering if Hickman's even involved anymore. But man, I'm willing to give it a shot. It they are telling stories that aren't getting to the point of what people probably want to know. But at the same time, I don't know if that was ever the point, was to get to the fat of it and change, and then just go move on to the next arc or something like that. I think they created the rules. I think they created the world, and now it's time for everybody to play in it. So sometimes I don't know if you're going to get the main juice with Moira McTaggart that you want right away, the main juice you want with Destiny and things like that, and what happened to Sabretooth. And,
So has Moira McTaggart even showed back up since Hox Pox?
Yeah.
She has?
Yeah, she has. Yes.
But she's been
They
hiding
visited her.
for the last 2 years?
They visited her about Destiny. Didn't they? Where she was like, don't bring back Destiny no matter what. And
Is that
Professor
Mystique's
X was
wife?
like, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
The one who can tell the future?
Right. So
I think they dropped the whole storyline and gave up on it.
I don't know. Hickman, I'm kind of new, but everybody tells me that Hickman doesn't do things willy-nilly. Everything he does is for a purpose. So if he put it in there, I think they'll address it at some point.
Well, the problem is there's like 3 or 4 or 5 other writers and people involved. If it was just him, like in his Avengers or Fantastic Four, it probably would make more sense. Now it's like 5, 6, 7, 8 titles all over the place. I give up.
You're not alone, brother. You're not alone. A lot of people have that sentiment,
All right. Yeah, I'm hoping this comic is good. I love Cable. So growing up, he's one of our guys. Rob Liefeld drawing him and stuff. But yeah, I just hope they finally get to the. I don't know how much longer, how much Hickman is going to stay on X-Men. Is he in for another couple of years, or is he nearing the end of his run? Is he going to leave? So I don't know, but I just like I'm enjoying a lot. I enjoyed a lot of the stuff a year and a half into it. You know what I mean? But towards the end, it is getting kind of like, all right, let's get to the program again. You know what I mean?
I think he's already tuned out. I think he's already turned it over to Tina Howard and Leah Williams and whoever else. I think he's not even. He might do the overarching. He might do the here's the overarching storyline, some basic plot points, but I don't think that he's that involved with it anymore.
Right. I mean, who could tell with Marvel editorial and behind the scenes, and some of these writers, they have these visions, but there's also like, oh, we got to sell the next event, or we got to capitalize on the heat on this thing. Let's make 2 more X titles. So
I think if they had just done X-Men and X-Force and those 2 only for at least a year, it wouldn't have been all right. But then they get 5 or 6 or 7. It's like we're back to the old days. 20 million X-Men titles. No one knows what's going on.
Right.
Albert Langford says I trust Hickman, so I don't think he's tuned out myself, but that could be possible. But I feel like they just have a big plan and trying to have issues in between. It's all at the end of the day, they're trying to sell some books and all that, and that's what they're doing. And a lot of people get frustrated about that, but that's just how they do business, and it's working for them. So why change it? You have some people complaining, but for the most part, the X-Men run has been good. People been liking it. They're just now it's time to move on, like them to get to the meat of what everybody wants.
All the big time X-Men fans will buy every single book regardless.
Yeah, I mean there's a truth to that. There's definitely a truth to that.
They could print 30 pages of blank spaces and just some Hickman drawings, and people would buy that. No words, just a bunch of graphs and pictures by Hickman. That's it. That would sell, I bet.
Yeah, you're guaranteed at least 1 sale for sure.
Write your own story. He'll provide the graphs and the little diagrams, and you write your own story. They'll leave space for you to write your own story. You know, fan fiction. Write your own fan fiction.
All right. So my voice is like, oh. All right, so I guess this is the show for now. You know, I have a lot of fun. This is another awesome show. Thank you, Bruce, for coming on, doing a little preview of our show. Travis, you're my man. You know what I mean? And Phable, thank you for coming up, showing a wonderful Rogue Trader AOK. I enjoyed it. It was
Yes,
a
thank you again, Rogue
phenomenal
Trader.
AOK.
Yes, amazing,
anybody
amazing. I'm stoked.
Stay tuned for my AOK from the Rogue Trader. It should be here this week.
Nice. I can't wait for that.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean? And yeah, like of course, quick. Of course, me and Bruce starting off next month, first Monday, June 7th, I believe. The Amazing Collector Edition show we'll be doing. Who else? Of course, go TM Nerdy. You know, have a little sit down with Stefan. I can't wait. That hypes me up. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that big time. You know what I mean? Of course, I have a little. I'm going all backwards and stuff, but I got a little haul. Probably go Thursday. You know what I mean? And yeah, I can't wait for that. Of course, Whiplash Wednesday, I'll be with Sam again. Sam Rogers, Captain America, May 19th, 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait for that. Very excited for that. Whiplash Wednesday, like always, starts with TM. Stefan, me with Sam, Captain America. Nick always has his awesome haul video with that crisp picture that he presents. And then, of course, tomorrow ends the show. We did bridge to the tomorrow show. He has a fantastic guest, like Travis was saying, from the Second Sight Publishing. And yeah, who else we got? I know there's a lot more going on, but I guess I'll show that for now. Next Sunday. Go ahead.
Make sure to check out always every Saturday night over on Dylan's Horror Show. Check out every Saturday he does a movie. Him and Robbie talk about a movie of the week, and yeah, people will be popping in and out from there. In 2 weeks, he's doing a double feature, and I think a lot of the Bad Batch are going to be there. So you're not going to want to miss that.
Of course, Rockin' Robbie Live starts. He's up next. You know what I'm saying? He's up next, you know, showing us all the news for the week, all the new comics, everything. We always have a ball on his show. Check him out tonight. You know what I mean? After they were the bridge to his show, PCP crew. And yeah, until next week, everybody. Oh, right there. Hold on. Now I gotta. So yeah, right there. Boom. So next week.
Flex that other pin.
Of course. There it is.
There you go. Bet you don't have one of those, Herm. Or Nick. Bet you don't have one of those either, Nick.
That is not nice, man. That is not nice. Not once have I showed off my pen to you guys.
Yeah, okay.
Travis, you don't want to go there with me. I got some things you want that you don't have. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have it over there somewhere, but I'm gonna be nice because you know I'm a nice guy. But you know, next time I'm gonna show him my stuff.
Are you talking about the Bobby comic?
Yeah, that one. And it's a signed comic. There you go.
I know, right?
So yeah, thanks everybody for coming on. Thanks for joining us. Sorry we couldn't go over the X-Men, but hopefully next week we could get him on here. Stefan, we miss you. We hope we get you on here to talk some X-Men, talk movies, talk everything. He has a lot to say about that. And till next time, peace out.
Station. Overhide.
Fargate. Station. Station Fargate. Fargate Station.
Come on, give me a rush, come on, give me a rush. Come on,
Big thanks to Phable.